Here we go again. The last conference for the night. Well, day. Unless if you count that sketch, the Volver Digital sketch thing, which I might stream. We'll see after this is done. But as I said, the Bethesda conference is last. And I wrote up a couple of notes, like the last couple of times. So we got Fallout 76 has been straight up stated to be there, though it did oddly show up at the Microsoft conference. And there's also some rumors that it's coming out next month, like multiple fake trailer images showing that it's apparently releasing, I think, July 29th, which feels kind of ridiculous, and I doubt it'll actually happen. But if it is, I might actually stream it day one. Consider that a bet. As I mentioned in the Microsoft conference, the official Parade Twitter account has been teasing a bunch of stuff revolving around the moon, more specifically a base on the moon. It's highly likely that this is meant to be a standalone expansion in the vein of something like Dishonored 2's Death of the Outsider expansion. Remasters of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas have been pretty heavily rumored, and I'd imagine they're probably going to happen because the Skyrim Special Edition sold pretty well, and it gave them some fairly easy Switch ports. On that note, there's also the fact that Wolfenstein 2 is coming to the Switch, but not the previous two games that are highly connected to it. So I get the feeling they might eventually bring it to Switch, those two games to Switch, and maybe announce it tonight. There's been countless rumors about Bethesda Game Studios making a sci-fi game, codenamed Starfield, but in general, I think it's like super early in development and will most likely not be there. It's been 3 years since the Doom reboot was released, so it seems pretty likely that now's the time to announce a sequel. Quake Champions is currently still in early access after about a year or two. It was supposed to be a free-to-play game, but currently you have to buy a Founders Pack. There is like some occasional promotions where you can access the free version early. They'll probably announce the release date for said full free-to-play version here. Rage 2 was leaked, had the official Twitter account for the game making fun of said leak, and was eventually confirmed before even E3 even started. So that seems like it'll be here too. And finally, Fallout Shelter had a PS4 trophy set leaked, which, it's a mobile game. So, not the most interesting announcement. And I'm a bit too early again. So, that sucks.
It was the second press conference. It was going to be real hard to top something like Fallout 4 and
guess I could throw out another ridiculous bet or prediction.
Right. So third year, hopefully.
A new Commander King game.
Do you think Bethesda
Why not?
Or do you think it's a new theme?
I think
It's like Bethesda's made any child-friendly games in a while. So why not?
So I don't think it's going to be Bethesda.
2 minutes left. And I'm already running out of things to say.
Don't forget, immediately following Bethesda, we're going to have, we'll chat a little bit about
Well, there is one thing I could note about the alleged Fallout 76 release date.
just a little
it
bit.
does have a source of sorts. Apparently, Amazon accidentally listed that as the release date, which it does fall on a Tuesday, so it matches with like the standard game releases. But still, I doubt they're going to announce it and then just release it 1 month later. That seems super unlikely. So, if they actually do it, I'll stream it. Day one. For real. But I seriously doubt it's going to happen.
But that there might be something that actually
But I think it's only 1 minute left, or rather a few seconds left, really. So we can actually start.
Part of the sort of rumor bundle in which Starfield came from in the first place last year.
Instead of the Humble Bundle, Humble Bundle, it's the Rumor Bundle. I like it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 25 seconds until we hop over and go
Yep.
live into the Bethesda.
25 seconds.
Joining us all day here for E3 on Twitch 2018. Don't forget that immediately following this, we're going to give our reactions, and then as we're going to go into Devolver, it is time. Welcome to the Bethesda press conference.
Let's go. Oh, they always do these. It's kinda nice, I suppose.
We come from different backgrounds, from different countries. We have different interests and different points of view. We aren't all developers, but it takes all of us, every one of us, to make these games. A job we take very seriously.
Well, I don't remember that happening in a conference.
We try and break things and fix things that are broken. We keep the teams happy and fed. We keep our fans happy and on the edge of their seats. We keep the books balanced.
I wonder if Danny O'Dwyer helped record this version of the "We're a Cool Company" video.
Most of all,
Considering he's heavily
as old friends,
focusing on Bethesda stuff now. Which, if you haven't seen his documentary he just did on Bethesda Game Studios, you really should.
play them.
His YouTube channel is No
We're
Clip,
not just living the dream,
and he's apparently doing
creating it.
a making of video on Fallout 76, despite it not being out yet.
Bethesda Software.
On June
I'm gonna direct
12th.
your call. You can start the show.
And now, please welcome Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. You sound good.
Get the feeling Fallout 76 is first.
Good? You guys ready to go? As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight, so whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming. Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe. The incredibly
as in modding creation
games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you, because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence. The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR. We released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch. So
that's great.
When Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest overall review scores across all of our games. But tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Yes! Of course they acknowledged the leak.
It's known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
Good start. Wait a minute.
All right. My name's Andrew WK, and we
What?
Are you ready?
A concert. They're doing a concert now. Like, I get his song is used in the trailer, but this is the last place I'd expect a conference to be at. I mean, it's not like they're Ubisoft or anything. They have concerts every year. Because they have a franchise designed for concerts. Just Dance. You know what really suck? If this somehow triggered like Content ID on YouTube or something. Are they even going to show footage of Rage 2? Or did they just decide it was time to have Andrew WK perform a concert? At least the music's good.
Just a
Or if they're actually going to straight up put Andrew WK into the game itself. Considering how heavily they're pushing the fact that his song's in the trailer. Even the crowd's confused. Don't play another song. Thank you. Please, no content IDs, YouTube.
Let's give it up again for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2.
Is that another musician?
Hi everyone, my name is Tim Willits and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at Avalanche Studios.
Oh, he's not.
And we're here to say that Rage is back. Now, we had a ton of crazy ideas when we started planning Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
Well, thank you, Tim. Yeah! Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter.
I'm not even sure how Avalanche is developing this, Just Cause 4, and that original IP that I already forgot the name of. Like, I think they only have 2 studios.
To bring you the most insane open-world shooter you have ever played.
So Rage 2 transports players into a dystopian future, devoid of society, law, and order. Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland. Now, you know, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, you know, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only do we have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3, but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Asteroid on a collision course with Earth. Global extinction event.
80% of the Earth's population dead. God turned his back on humanity long ago. It wasn't a war.
Because war never changes.
It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered. An orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate, fear, and the need for survival.
Kinda odd that this trailer is getting all serious.
I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
Is that Mick Gordon? Because that kind of sounds like Mick Gordon.
Ah, yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise. You must likely slay them first, before pulling down the ecopod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
This honestly feels like they wanted the game to be serious, but by the time it was announced, they kind of switched things around. But the people who were making the trailers didn't catch on. What?
It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's the Rocket the Crusher talking acting. It can be yours wild and flat. Rage.
What? They showed an ad for the collector's edition in the trailer. Not at the end of the trailer, in the middle of it. What?
Kill your way to the ecopod mission control of the 3rd floor.
But yeah, this music definitely sounds like Mick Gordon. So I guess Bethesda's just straight up having him make everything that's not a Bethesda Game Studios title.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco 15, still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning ecopod recall.
It's down. The ecopod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good. Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a boost today. Just like the doc said, Authority units. Should be a problem. Holy shit! Oh, hell yeah!
Come on. Again with the same song. At least they finally remembered that they're trying to advertise the game as Goofy.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
Oh no.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van Hoos, community manager for The Elder Scrolls Legends. For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further, so tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching The Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals.
Well,
I'm also very
at least they didn't jump from Rage 2 to Fallout 76. That would get pretty repetitive.
Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017. Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account. And now, let's take a look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
I feel like every single conference so far has had a mobile game announcement.
Never stay simple. Never stay small.
I'll remember this happening the last couple of years.
This is competition. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down. This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour marathon. This is for any way you play. This is for anywhere you play. This is for strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips. This is for those who want dragons at their command. This is a
Yeah, I get it.
This is for you.
Well, this looks new.
Online Studios, Matt Fyrer.
Oh. Just Elder Scrolls Online.
Thanks, everyone. I'm Matt Fyrer. I'm the game director on the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you. Before I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with a video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible. So standing here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming. We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating.
Man,
house,
I
PvP,
completely forgot to change the title.
Yeah, that was me.
Oops.
And I'm really
Fix
humbled
it,
to say
though.
that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now. And over 1 million of those came in just the last year alone. So last year was really great for us in a whole lot of ways. We were named MMO of the Year for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind, A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's been received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. Of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there.
Not really interested.
We're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters. Content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online. We're already working on our great plans for next year. But before that, the next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves. And later this year, we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh. So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year. So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Kind of a boring start, really. Rage 2 was nice, but I'm not sure why they're immediately jumping to every single mobile and MMO game they have. Alright. I can't even think of anything interesting to say here. Here we go! Doom 2? It sure is! Now we're talking. Wait. Oh shit! They're bringing back Hell on Earth. It's literally Doom 2. Because that's how the original Doom 2 was. They even brought back the Archvilles, I think. Doom. Oh! I was expecting the subtitle to actually be Hell on Earth.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
Finally getting the good stuff.
We're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome, awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I gotta tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it. You want even more badass demons? Well, there are twice as many in this game. You want to see Hell on Earth? Well, we just teased it.
They sure did.
What I'm most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August.
Ooh. Haven't seen a big QuakeCon reveal in a while.
Dallas, or of course you can tune in online to catch all the fun. But until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty hype?
And here's the real Quake Champions release date. I suppose.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Joshua Boyle, Community Manager for Quake Champions. Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. Now, that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter, period. And that's not the only tradition that Quake's continuing.
Modding.
These days we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago. Let's hear it for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments.
They're doing a World Cup, aren't they?
DreamHack Winter. We've been doing this for a long time. Continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone, whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena. That's why we just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good together. We're still in early access, but tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena. For this week only, we're opening up Quake Champions to everyone, through a trial of our free-to-play version before it even launches.
Well then, I was expecting the full release, not a demo of the full release.
And download this week. You can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes.
This is like the third time, fourth time they've given the early access version out for free.
Don't miss your chance to join one of the most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming. Now, for a taste of what you'll be playing tonight after our showcase is over, check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
Can't imagine they're revealing anything new in this trailer, so that's kind of lame. They really should put a guest character from like a non-id Software game, like Corvo from Dishonored or the Vault Boy from Fallout. Would probably look pretty goofy, but still. Oh! Hello, Prey Moon expansion!
Hello E3 from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time
it's an update!
You're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request,
and Survival mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Moon Crash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited.
Oh, roguelike play. Well, it's a shame we can't play it now.
The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you. Let's get to work.
What?!
Let's get to work.
Okay. Really? A licensed music track here? It's the Spin Me song. Are the lyrics gonna kick in? Come on. Have the lyrics kick in. Yes! Let's go. You spin me right around, baby, right around, like a record, baby, right around, right around. You spin me right around, baby, right around, like a record, baby, right around, right around. You spin me right around, right around like a record, baby. Right around, round, round. You spin me. Excellent. Not really sure what that has to do with Prey, but it's a nice track. Oh. Not sure how it got released after that incident, but okay.
Before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Well,
hang on.
That's odd.
There. I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So, like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Moon Crash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter is a league
Wow.
of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
They're adding a bunch of content.
Just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So, you know,
Prop
things
hunt.
like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana, whatever works. But definitely
Yeah,
not.
it's prop hunt.
Worker. Right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane Studios to all of our fans around the world who have played Prey and love it. We made this game for you, and we are constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
What?
Please welcome Jens Mattis and Jörg Gustafsson.
Wolfenstein 3 already?
Hello, friends. I'm Jens Mattis, the creative director at Machine Games.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Can you imagine they're doing a standalone
Millions of
expansion?
you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Thank you for embracing our game. We were honored to win Best Action Game at the Game Awards last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
And the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters.
Okay.
Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
Wait, that sounds more like a spin-off.
And because
Or rather, a
this game
standalone
features
expansion.
BJ's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a co-op experience.
What? Multiplayer?
So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is counting on you.
All right, Hollybus, let's check it out.
Listen, children.
Synth music.
I've been fighting all my life for
This is something. Sith Wolfenstein.
You have to embrace the suffering. To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Looks pretty excellent. But I'm still surprised it got announced so soon.
Hi. At Bethesda, we're proud of our history of innovation, and that includes breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at E3 2012. Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming.
Yeah, I remember when you were attached to the Rift.
And we're not done. Two of the
You kicked the guy who helped make it out.
Also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And
That's neat.
it will also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TranStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station. I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game. It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible.
So 2 Wolfenstein games. That's even more impressive.
Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you who are really here or really wondering about Fallout 76.
Here we go. The main event.
And I'm pleased to tell you that you're
Are they going to use Take Me Home Country Roads again?
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the game director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
Well, it certainly looks more like Ryo Hazuki now.
We're all here. Looking good. Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th year at Bethesda, and I have seen a lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know, they're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes, a lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta, or East Coast. And then E3 went through the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up, it's in its 20s, it's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you. So there's a good party after this, so pace yourselves. And I hope you're comfortable, by the way. I'm going to be here for a while. And E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment, but we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you.
Yeah, here we go. Fallout 76.
I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next.
Yeah, sure. That's a good option.
Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim.
Oh,
the future.
wow.
Ultimate version.
They're actually referencing the Skyrim being ported to everything meme.
Play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it. Now, Skyrim and life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards
First
you.
Roda.
I didn't catch that.
First Roda.
I didn't quite catch that. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
First Roda. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese.
Hey, remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim. Very special edition. Also coming soon to Etch-a-Sketch, Motorola Pagers, and your Samsung smart refrigerator.
That one might actually work. If you could somehow connect a controller to the fridge. He's gonna mention the lice thing too, isn't he?
Okay, really, we both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout.
There we go.
Fallout 76 is a prequel.
Will not be released next month.
And it's our biggest one yet.
Yeah,
It is 4
just get that out of the way.
Of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Come on! They're doing Take Me Home Country Roads again? Really?
Years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion.
Here we go.
Vault 76. This sprawling underground
It's beginning.
may have been engineered by Vault Tech.
The song.
It was built by you, so that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
There it is! Country Roads Take Me Home. For the 3rd time. I'm not singing it this time.
when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
Looks pretty good.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
No dates again, but I imagine it's coming in a couple of minutes.
One of the very first vaults to open was built to celebrate America's tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept, but it's time to get
Everyone else on the vault's dead, aren't they?
long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Oh, finally! I feared you'd never wake up. Don't you remember? Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao.
I mean, they'll still probably have multiplayer, even if you're the only survivor of Vault 76. Just figure out some excuse. Or maybe just the character just overslept.
And this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map. Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And
Well, that's some concept
the
art.
Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style.
Can't really see why they'd show it unless if it's not coming out soon.
There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life.
Was that the Flatwoods monster?
Always wanted to tell that story of what it would be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game.
Multiplayer.
It's that each of those
And I think
characters
that's the box
is a
art up
real
there.
person.
Well, it was
Because
leaked.
yes, Fallout 76 is entirely online.
Uh-oh. No NPCs at all?
No, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now, so I'm going to go through them in order. Now, I'll hit a couple of the big ones. First, of course, you can play this solo. All right? You'll
Okay.
be
Off to a
one
good start.
exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games too. It would not have it any other way.
I guess that confirms NPCs are there, at least.
We have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival. Every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake.
Even the enemies are real. That would be interesting.
In a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival. Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor. Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be
Well, that sounds actually pretty interesting.
Not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you. When we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that you can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself. By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game, more than any game that we've ever done, where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes, and you'll decide the villains. Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vault-Tec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
Here we go. Some pretty in-depth stuff.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
I'd imagine this is what's gonna happen, like, 80% of the time. Whoa!
Chin up there, sport. Not all Vault 76 dwellers.
You can still damage body parts, even in multiplayer.
Together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
Here we go. Some new licensed music. Now it looks a lot more interesting. Is that a giant sloth? That was really helpful.
Like previous Fallouts, you can play this game solo in quest. But the easiest way to survive in the wasteland is to team up and
He said the quest word.
And this one, you can build wherever
NPCs, I suppose, are in.
move that to wherever you want.
here's the building mechanic that was also mentioned in the leaks.
May no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates
But to be fair, this was like being built in Fallout 4.
started with camps. The construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of the future. With your home secure, you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear. But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges. After a crisis, work with your neighbors to ensure success. There's no I in nuclear wasteland. Document your adventures. Your memories will shape the new American dream. What's that sound? Oh dear. There goes the neighborhood.
Well then.
Now we love dynamic game systems. So we thought, why don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map?
Uh-oh.
And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Oh no!
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed. Take your
That guy in the first video is just gonna be like, oh boy, I can nuke every single person on this server.
For murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection. Nuclear armaments. That's right. Courtesy of your Uncle Sam, these wonders of the atomic age can be found right in your own backyard. But how does a fella like you acquire nuclear weapons, you may ask? Begin by inquiring with the locals. Gently coax them into cooperation. Use a little elbow grease if you have to. In the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a grudge. You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Attention. Launch sequence activated.
There's gotta be like a limit on how many times you can use a nuke. Or at least how many can be on the map at once.
On a rival camp of degenerates, a random stranger, the local wildlife. Whatever your target may be, take advantage of the resulting fallout to gather rare and valuable resources. Yet these rewards don't come without risk. The fate of this new world is yours to command with the power of the atom.
We know you've played a lot of our games and a lot of online games, but this one really is unique. We have built a platform, 100% dedicated servers that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all of you. It's new for us. It's a little bit scary. And to that end, we're going to need your help. Because yes,
early
we're
access.
going to have a beta.
Oh.
And it is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well. The Break It Early test application. Because evidently, these online games are hard. They can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did.
What are the odds that the beta's actually coming out next month?
Sometimes it doesn't just work. Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you. It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark. And it's great.
Well, that's going to make things worse if it actually comes out next month.
It comes with figures you
Which
can
it's
put
not.
on the map. And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right.
Alright, so that looks excellent. And it's even got its own license track.
What's the use of diving? Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top.
Yes, all of this, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. So you're probably wondering, when is this game coming out? We're excited to say that it's coming out this year, November 14th.
Knew it! Not next month.
Thanks again for all your support of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced and released right here at E3. And we have some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4.
Oh, really?
And because that guy said it, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Well then. Not super interesting, but okay.
4 touch controls. And yes, it's still free. And excited to say these versions are coming out
Now. Knew it.
Again, thank you so much for your support of all that we do coming here tonight. When we see how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special. Especially Fallout Shelter. That game has been played by over 120 million people. Incredible. That is more people than every game that we have made combined. Incredible. It does kind of make you stop and realize that our games can have new lives on any type of device or system. And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them, and we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious.
Oh no, really? Did it really go out on me? Come on. Come on. Okay.
We've been building it. And it's in the other franchise that you love from us. It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades. Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience that we were not finding anywhere else.
Eh.
Here it is. Blades, at its heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game.
What?
A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics.
So it's like the Elder Scrolls Travels games,
Mobile experience.
but on modern
Believe me when I say you have
phones.
to see this running on an iPhone 10. This gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move or use dual sticks. Combat is all new, and it follows your specific movements and timings. Harkening back to the first Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use. And of course, you can create your own character and be who you want to be. Improving them, leveling up.
Well, it's an interesting concept. I'll give it that.
And the entire game can be played in portrait mode. That one was incredibly important to us, that you could play it however you wanted.
Why would you do that, though?
You never know when you'll need a free hand. To hold your coffee, what do you... Degenerates. And it's not just dungeons. It's incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks and plays incredible. Blades has several modes of play. First, the Abyss, a roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the Arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the Town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents. Forced into exile, you return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate all of the individual elements in it. As your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns.
Well, that's something.
This is an Elder Scrolls game that you can play however and wherever you want. And we are going to bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up
Well, then.
to high-end VR.
That's
on PCs.
pretty odd.
What's really cool is all of those connect to each other.
Unless if you're
So one of
Sony.
my dreams is we'll go back to that portrait mode, which I like to call meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game. And so with Blades, you could be in a meeting playing Blades against someone at home in VR.
Again, not if you're using a PS4.
For free. And
No microtransactions.
Tonight on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
That would be neat.
Also this week, go to playblades.com and register for early access. If you're here at E3, Blades is going to be playable in our booth. So please come by and check it out. You really need to see it running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by. I just want to thank you all again, all of our fans here, everybody watching online, for all of your support over the years. It is so exciting to show you all that we have coming out this year, and it is an honor and a blessing to represent all of the incredible people at Bethesda Game Studios. We have 3 offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation for their work. Just the best team and group of people I could ever hope for. Amazing. We also thought, since we're all here together tonight and it's so special, maybe we'd do something a little different too. And tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future.
Well then, are they really announcing Starfield?
On a brand new, next generation single player game. But this one is in an all-new epic franchise. Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years. We're excited to announce our next adventure.
Yep, they're actually doing it. Starfield. Oh, it's not even a code name anymore. It's just straight up called Starfield.
Starfield is a game that we have spent years thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that. And it's the one
Elder Scrolls.
you keep asking about.
Again. Yep. Coming 2021 and 2022. Calling it now.
actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
Can I get another round of applause, please? Another round of applause, please, for Todd Howard. We only get him up here like once every 3 E3s, but boy, when he shows up, he brings the goods. Thanks also to all of our studios and teams around the world who are so dedicated to giving our fans the very best games. If you're a gamer on any platform of any kind, we think we've got something for you. And I hope you're as excited about what you've seen tonight as we are, whether it's a new Fallout game, a new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda Game Studios that you can play on your phone for free, Rage 2, Doom Eternal, and so much more. We're really excited. Now, remember, if you want to be one of the first to play Elder Scrolls Blades or join the Fallout 76 beta, you need to go to Bethesda.net and register. It's easy and it's free. For all of you here with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. The party is going to continue afterwards. For everyone else around the world, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have a good night and a great E3.
Jeez, the Devolver conference is happening in like
almost of our day one where the conference
4 minutes. I guess we're just gonna watch it. I suppose.
But then that ending.
It's not like it's happening like too later, so see you in like 3 minutes.
I mean, they built up. That was